The Lighthouse at Two Lights, year 1929. In this work, Edward Hopper isolates the dramatic silhouette of a lighthouse against an open expanse of blue sky.
In The Lighthouse at Two Lights, Hopper isolated the dramatic silhouette of the 120-foot-high lighthouse tower and adjoining Coast Guard station against the open expanse of blue sky. To Hopper, the lighthouse at Two Lights symbolized the solitary individual stoically facing the onslaught of change in an industrial society. The integrity and clarity of his work made Hopper a quiet force in American art for 40 years and one of America's most popular artists.
To me, the quality that some of the Hopper paintings and drawings have is that here's a beautiful setting, it looks very nice, and you begin to look at it, and then you think about it a little bit more, and you say, I'd like to know what's going on inside this building, this gas station, or inside that, pharmacy.
If you ran out of ideas and you were a filmmaker and somebody said, make a movie tomorrow, this has happened to me, I'd go right to Hopper. He would I'd say, okay, give me 5 minutes. And I'd get the right mood, and his paintings, by the way, are very musical to me. I mean, I hear music when I look at his paintings, and it's depending on that, usually ultimately becomes that lonely saxophone.
First time we know that Edward Hopper actually went to the movies was in Paris in 1909, and throughout his whole life, Hopper's taste in the cinema was very wide-reaching.
There's something that says so much about the movie experience, going to the cinema, the dreams. She's facing away from the screen, and yet she could be part of it.
Hopper was an observer of human activity more than a doer, and so the cinema fit his needs, his emotional needs, perfectly.
Edward Hopper was born in Nyack, New York in 1882. His work is admired around the world and has influenced generations of visual artists. But apart from that, Hopper's life was quite unremarkable. As a young man, Hopper studied art and illustration, and during the early years of his career, he supported himself as a commercial illustrator. Hopper is seen here in 1965 in his New York City studio, which he occupied from 1913 until his death in 1967. Hopper and his wife, Josephine, who was also an artist in her own right, lived a quiet life and kept out of the spotlight. The couple divided their time between New York and their cottage and studio on Cape Cod. Hopper was reticent about his life and work. We know him mostly through his paintings.